I love how big they cut these slices. Like, they know what I'm all about. Like, this is my pizza love, you know? You gotta have a big enough piece so you can really sink into it. In collaboration with the Vegan News Network Jane Unchained, I'm Seyka of For Goodness Seyks, and tonight we are in the great Los Angeles, California, in Venice, and we are at Double Zero. This is another Matthew Kenney Cuisine establishment. This is some incredible food that we're gonna go and get to enjoy, and not only is it awesome food, it's got a beautiful ambiance. They've got kind of shareable tables, they've got a deep restaurant with lovely lighting, beautiful music, friendly faces, and really great service, really incredible service. So come on in, we'll show you what we're having tonight. My experience of Matthew Kenney Cuisine has been art and food meeting, both in flavor and in presentation. What we have here at Double Zero in Venice is no different. It is on point with having beautiful presentation and really delicious, artfully crafted meals to eat. I also love that they have really fun drinks that aren't with alcohol. Of course, they do have fine vegan wines, fine vegan beers, and fine vegan cocktails, but they also have really fun drinks. So they've kombucha. This is a house-made lemonade. It's tangy and fresh, and I love it. So let's dive into the food here. One of the first dishes that we have is the baked meatballs. So these have a macadamia ricotta and a marinara on these meatballs. The scent is incredible. It smells so basil-y, so tomatoey. I don't know what these are made out of, but let's see if I can guess. Wow. There's so many delicious flavors that I could very well be wrong, but I'm gonna guess that that's made out of lentils and beans as the base for these meatballs. Now, they do have quite a few gluten-free options. They have nut-free options. So Matthew Kenney Cuisine here at Double Zero in Venice, they've got lots of different food options for people with all sorts of different sensitivities. You're able to have food that's beautifully created, it's healthy, it's good for you, good for the planet, and it can be according to the diet that you need. Now, the next dish that we have here, I've never had something like this before. This is called the pizziola, and this has a big head of cauliflower with oregano and chili. You can see it's topped with some microgreens, some herbs on top, some crunchy garbanzo beans. Let's dive in and see what this boy is all about. Cutting a bite off, getting some of those garbanzos. Wow, the fresh herbs are delicious. The cauliflower, I love that they're using cauliflower really to hold its own in this dish. You get to taste all the different notes of the cauliflower plus the different seasonings that are on the dish. Really, really fun food. The fresh herbs come through beautifully, and I'm thrilled to get to try this. It's dense, delicious vegetable in all its glory. That's what this is all about, right? Finding new ways to explore beautiful plant-based foods. Now, what Double Zero is kind of all about is these pizzas. So, this pizza is called the Bianca. Now, they do have gluten-free crust available. They put a lot of love into this crust, into the whole pizza. So you can see on this pizza, there is macadamia ricotta, cashew mozzarella, Parmesan, rice mozzarella, pepperoncini, rapini, and plant yolk. Really beautiful, beautiful pizza. I love how big they cut these slices. Like, they know what I'm all about. Like, this is my pizza love, you know? You gotta have a big enough piece so you can really sink into it. I tend to like a little bit more of a bitter profile than a lot of people with foods, right? I tend more toward arugula and bitter flavors than sweet flavors. This fits me really well. The bitter flavors coming from the broccoli a little bit. There's something a little bit spicy on it. It's really delicious. It's a flavorful and fun pizza. For foodies, it's really, really fun if you're a true foodie and you really like to experiment with all the different flavors, how they can come together. I can tell somebody's having a lot of fun with these in the test kitchen, getting to put incredible flavors together, play with them until they come out perfectly. And then the next pizza we have here, this is the Pesto Pizza. It's a little bit covered up with all this gorgeous arugula, but I want to show off how pretty this pizza is under the arugula. I'll cover it back up for the bite, but this pizza has a macadamia ricotta, zucchini, of course, all that beautiful arugula, and a Parmesan on top. Let's try this bad boy. Wow. That pesto is incredible. That's so delicious. The arugula on top of that creamy pesto pulls it all together. It makes it really bright and flavorful. I'm loving 00. Thank you so much for joining us in Venice, California at 00 this evening. That was delicious food. We couldn't nearly eat all of it, and we just have such a blast at incredible restaurants like this. You guys are such an important part of this journey for us. Thank you for your questions, your comments, your words of wisdom, your prayers and support, and always continue to follow along. You can check back on our 21 country vegan voyage by checking out our YouTube, and connect with us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at For Goodness Seyks. And of course, check out the blog and sign up for our newsletter so you can be first in line to see the new stuff we're publishing. You can find us at www.forgoodnessseyks.com/blog. Talk to you guys soon.